So, what we're looking at here is a bulk of my vintage figures. These are the ones I display. There's a few I can't, like if you've seen uh, my thank you video for getting 100 subscribers, I have like the first action figure I ever got was a Luke, and the joints are so loose. He doesn't really stand, so I can't put him in here. Otherwise, this would be like just like dominoes falling down. Um, there's a few others. Like I have a small head Han Solo, Tusken Raider, the original Death Star droid, stuff like that. They're kind of loose. I don't display them in here. If I ever get one of those collector displays, like Joey has from Padawan Collector, oh, I love that stand. And by the way, if you're not following Joey's journey or collecting all the vintage figures, you're missing out. It is an amazing channel, so I highly recommend it. And but one thing about me with vintage stuff is I don't want to collect anything I didn't have as a kid. I know it's kind of weird. I just don't want. As I talk about like an emotional attachment stuff, this is the stuff I have an emotional attachment to because these were my childhood toys, and so I don't. It'd be kind of weird for me to go and get something that I didn't have and then try to put it in here. I mean, it's not that they're not great and I love vintage and all, but I just want the stuff that I had as a kid. And then, at the same time, it's like, I do like vintage and stuff. And then I realized that there was something I could get after talking with Mike over at Collection Wars one night. He kind of encouraged me to do this. So I did pick up something that I had as a kid, but I had lost. And so I went and got it, and I'm going to add it in here today. So let me move over to the desk, and I'll show you what it is. Okay, so I figured my 65 back cards here would be a nice backdrop. I'm actually going to pull up here. I have a 77 back. And I think I've shown this one before. It was when I was doing that one video with, that was kind of a response for Reynolds Review about the Return of the Jedi Retro Vintage Wave. So, yeah, my 88. So, as a kid, I couldn't believe how many of these I had, but I was only missing like a handful. Like, I had the first group here. I mean, I was missing Greedo and Snaggletooth. But like my best friend had them, so I was really, didn't matter to me. And then let's see, I had all these guys in this line here. I did not have the twin pod cloud car pilot, and I did not have Zuckuss. I did a mail away for 4LOM, and by the way, I did a video on this a while back about the naming thing, that being wrong. And I love the Hasbro convention exclusive that did that, that brought them in, with the vintage names on the cards and stuff. That was great. Love it. But I pretty much had all of these guys here. And so I did not have the B-Wing pilot. I did not have Leia and her poncho or the ATST driver. I have Tebow. I did not have Han. The Emperor, it was a mail away, and I did that. So, I did not have the Rancor Keeper or Wicket, but I did have Nikto. I did have 88. See? And I do have the Clay 2 number 2 or Clay 2 in Skiff Guard outfit. And then I did not have Pruneface. And like I said, this was like the tail end for me. I did obviously nothing from Power of the Force that that was definitely well past my time here, So, but the figure that I have in here that that I had as a kid, but lost, taking him somewhere to go play and then just lost him, especially because of his size, was this guy. The Jawa. Now, thank God it wasn't a vinyl cape Jawa as a kid. Because trying to replace that one today would have been a nightmare. So I just went with the regular, the Jawa with this is actually, think about it, this is the first Star Wars action figure with soft goods. And of course he's got his little weapon here. And I'm sure, vintage folks will appreciate this. You've seen this weapon before. And, it's a nice weapons. I'd lost the weapon long before I lost the figure. So, I mean, heck, the only Leia I have that has a weapon is the Leia and Skiff Guard not Skiff Guard, but Bounty Hunter disguise. So here's his nice little soft good capes, and here is the guy. And I gotta admit, this guy's in actually pretty good shape. I'm impressed. Oops, just focus. So probably in a lot better shape than my Jawa as a kid. So, but yeah, I love the detail in this guy. And I know they have. You're looking at one of the original figures here, so that's really kind of cool. And like I said, it's kind of neat, as far as I'm concerned for now, is my vintage collection is complete. For me, it is. I of course, I always reserve the right to change my mind down the road. Like maybe if the vintage collection just goes away, I can always go back and try and pick up the ones that I don't have, which, that would be a bit pricey. But I am pretty happy. So we got this little guy in the collection here, and I think he's just a really nice addition, and he'll look good in that cabinet with the rest of my vintage figures. So, but that should wrap it up for this one. Thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Leave a like if you've gotten this far and you like the video. That'd be great. If you're one of my subscribers already, thank you so much. I do really appreciate all of you. And then if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Would love to have you as part of the channel. And leave a comment below. What do you think? Am I crazy for just wanting the action figures I had as a kid and not trying to get the rest of them? I mean, it's not like I have to get a whole lot. I think out of the 77, I have 69 of them, I think is the number. But I don't know. That's just me. Like I said, we all collect differently. And I definitely would love to hear your comments on it all. And but that should do it for now. Again, thanks so much for watching. And until next time, may the Force be with you.
Remember, the Force will be with you always. The Force will be with you.